Team in the Football League for best attack, best defence and most points is Charlton Athletic. It's been a dream start of the season for Chris Powell, as Nicky Forster has been finding out.
He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best thing so conservatively.
Is that if they train them too hard on the Thursday. Top of the table, a third of the season gone. You must be delighted.
It's gone beyond my wildest dreams, really, how the boys have performed and what we've done so far. But I'm mindful of the fact that, as you say, it's only a third of the season gone.
We're now entering what I'd call the second phase of the season, you know, that Christmas period. How important is that?
Well, I think any team that aspires to do well in any season, they see this middle period as quite vital. We've worked really hard to get in the position we're in, but it's now trying to do it over the next 30 games, you know, and it's a tall order, but it's something we're ready for.
Bradley Wright-Phillips was your first signing. You must be delighted with the way he's turned out.
I think people they always ask me, who's your best signing? And I don't want to say, but he was my first one. And this season, I mean, he's just been outstanding. He's a hero at Charlton at the moment, and we want him to just continue in the form he's in now.
How vital is promotion this season to Charlton?
I've looked at Leeds, and it took Leeds 3 seasons. And a real tough time for them. Big club, well supported, but just couldn't get over the final hurdle. Now, it's our 3rd season. Am I looking to emulate Leeds? Yes, I am.
Preston up next.
Yeah.
Phil Brown, another club looking to get automatic promotion back up to the Championship.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to bounce back. We've got to be wary that teams will come and really look to put one over us, and we've got to be ready for that and just maybe do that bit extra. So let's see if we can do it. Sorry, I've got to mention this weather.
I was just about to go into it. Listen, I've brought you here for a nice setting, to have a nice interview, and look what you brought with you. For the 3 hours we were waiting for you, it was glorious.
Thanks for mentioning the 3 hours, yeah.
Now, you polled in a recent online survey in the top 5 for the smartly dressed managers in the country. So
Not the top one?
Not the top one, you were top 5. What we want to know is, where do you get your suits from?
Who's asked you to ask me this? Well, if I'm going to get a suit out of it, I'll tell you, but...
It's made to measure, obviously.
No, they're not. No,
Off the peg?
Off the peg, at the moment.
Now, the boys at the Football League weekend have chipped together in order to get you to number 1 in the best dressed man. So, a little present from us. So, that's from us, and so is that. And we hope that if you get promoted, that you wear it on the touchline on the last game of the season. So, Chris Powell, thank you very much.
Cheers, Nick. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll leave that. I won't need that. But I'll take this. I quite like that.
Thank you very
Thanks
much,
a lot,
sir.
Nick. Cheers.
See you soon.
Thank you.
He suits the bowler, doesn't he? But since
Yeah.
Steve McLaren, no manager in the country will ever use a brolly ever again, will they?
At no point in their lives, I don't think. No.
Not going to touch one ever.
Certainly not on a football pitch.
No, just never done. What a great job Chris is doing there.
Yeah, we played them early on in the season in the Carling Cup, and they beat us deservedly. He's done a fantastic job, and he's got a striker there that's scoring a lot of goals.
Yeah, Bradley Wright-Phillips, we'll have a look at him in a second. But for Chris Powell to go there as a former legend, if you like, player, that sometimes can be difficult because it can go wrong and you can end up with egg on your face, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm pleased for him. He's a really good guy, and he's got good support staff around him, and it looks like he's got a good backing now, and the club's going in the right direction. It's been a tough time for Charlton over a period of 2 or 3 years, and they've given themselves every opportunity this season.
And if you like, their plus point is that they're top of the table comfortably, if you like, against a team, Huddersfield, who haven't lost for 40-odd games. And that's a real achievement, isn't it, to be out in front?
Yeah, but Chris has got it right. He's talking about 30 games to go. Whatever's gone is irrelevant. So, if they ever run of games where they don't do so well, he's well aware of that. So he won't be looking too far ahead. But he's got the firepower, and that's the key.
And they travel well, went up to Hartlepool, 4-0 away from home. He's always a cracking result.
Absolutely, and a couple of goals here from Bradley. I know Bradley, I've met him, he's a really good guy. And this is a top class finish. He knows where the net is, and he gets himself in the right positions.
He's top goal scorer at the moment in League One, Bradley Wright-Phillips. Charlton have really laid down a marker now, haven't they? You know, you wouldn't want to see them fall away now.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to fall away. I think that, you know, their home form will be good, and they have a real good work ethic about them. He's got them really well organised, so I don't see them falling away. So, you know, they'll definitely be
3
in
wins
the
in
mix.
the bounce, yeah. 10 goals in there. Coming up, Preston next up for them at home before Brentford away. And these top scorers in League One, led by Bradley Wright-Phillips, Brian, on 12 goals. As you say, you've met him, and he just looks at the moment as if he's going on the field thinking, I know I'm going to score.
You know, having spoke to him and met him, that's what he lives for. You know, he's a little bit like Alfie, Adam Lafondra. You know, these guys, they live to score goals. You know, if they win the game 3-0 and he hasn't scored, he doesn't sleep at night. He's probably one of those people, because he's a goal scorer and that's what they do. And he scores goals that make a difference. You know, the 1-0 goals, the 2-0 goals, the goals that make a difference.
That should be the target of every goal scorer, shouldn't it? Every striker. Sometimes you say, what's your target for the season? You know, but the target should be to score every game. You won't do it, but that should be your target.
Well, as a goal scorer, that's what, you know, that's it. That's the be-all and end-all as far as they're concerned. You know, if you get a 0-0 game and they don't score, I remember Clive Allen years ago. He would be very much like, they got 51 goals in the season. He was very much like that, and all the top goal scorers are the same. Very single-minded.
Well, Charlton sit top of the table in Empower League One. Handsome start of the season for them. 3 points clear of Huddersfield, 5 points clear of third place Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield United, MK Dons, Notts County make up the other playoff places. There's only 4 points between 5th placed MK Dons, though, and 11th placed Preston. Yeovil are bottom with only 11 points from their 16 games. Wycombe, Chesterfield and Rochdale occupy the other relegation places.